Okay, this is problem 7 from chapter 9 of CFIN7. We are going to work it in Excel, and then we are going to work it on the BA2 Plus Professional. So the CFO of Harebrained Stylus is evaluating a project that costs $42,000. A project will generate cash flows of $11,000 each of the next 5 years. Harebrained's required rate of return is 9% should the project be purchased. So we've got, we start out here, we have 0, so that's the initial year, and 1. And then we highlight both cells and use the cross and drag it down to 5. So I'm going to go ahead and make this these cells comma so it enters them correctly. So the initial cost is $42,000. That's entered as a negative because it's an outflow. And then we have $11,000. And then we just use the equal sign and down there in cell B8, and we go up to the 11,000, and then we can use the cross in this lower right hand corner and drag it down. Okay, so what I would do here is calculate the NPV. You could calculate the IRR as well. So the equals NPV. So tells you down here rate. So the rate here is the 9%, 0.09. So comma. We highlight all the values after the initial cash flow. Close paren, and then we add back the initial cash flow. So the NPV of this project with a 9% required rate of return is $786.16. You need to be cautious about using the IRR or internal rate of return because the IRR can have multiple correct answers, but the IRR just equal IRR, and then we highlight all the cash flows when we use the IRR function. The 10%, so we'll add, probably not exactly, the 9.72%, so it's greater than 9%. So in this case, it's the IRR is acceptable. That NPV would always be preferred. So on the BA2 Plus, pull up the calculator. Second, cash flow. Second, clear. So we've got 42,000. We hit the plus minus, hit enter. We go down to C01, and that's 11,000. Enter. We go down to F01. That occurs, that 11,000 occurs 5 years in a row. So 5. Enter. Hit NPV, and now we enter 9. Enter, and go down arrow to NPV. Hit compute. You get $786.16. We can also do IRR and compute and get 9.72%.